right, guys, we got Eddie here. Say hello, Eddie.
Hello, everybody.
So, we're gonna take a look at IEM World, I guess, and see if we can talk a little bit about how we run our shows.
Yeah, let's do it. So, the brains behind the whole system is this X32 rack. It's great, does everything we need. We've got an S16 stage box connected to it through AES. Mainly, we use less than 16 channels. We mainly got that so we had front access. We didn't have to dig in the back every time we wanted to plug things in. And you know, we have plenty of extra channels now for when we have guests or anything else we need. So when sometimes we'll run our own sound. We have our own little PA. So if we're doing that kind of thing, this is all we need. But for a show like this, tonight we're at Ophelia's in Albany. We have this 16 channel CBI analog split. It's just a passive split. It's transformerless. It's just very basic, but
and we've got everybody's input labeled, so it's dummy proof to the best of our abilities.
Yep. Yep. So this thing has two tails coming out the back. One of them comes into our mixer here, and the other set of tails we give to the house engineer. So that comes over here.
Oh no, back here.
So all of our tails are labeled by instrument over here.
Oh, no kidding. So this is us.
Yep. So this is the house S16.
Okay.
They're also running an X32.
Let's see if this. So we can see all of our labeled guys. So then what's the difference? What's all this stuff?
Those are the house outputs.
Okay.
So their monitors, probably their mains. So those outputs will go to their amps.
Okay. But our outputs go to our ears.
Yep.
Which are right over here.
Our outputs.
And we just moved to stereo in-ear monitors, which has been great.
Yeah, that was actually the main reason we moved to the X32. We were using the Midas M Air, or the MR18.
Yes.
Which a lot of bands use. It's great. But it didn't have enough buses. We wanted more buses for stereo ears and to up our recording gain.
Yes.
So we moved to the X32.
Yeah, this thing has been awesome. It gives us a fully mixed stereo 2-track recording from the soundboard that we just chop up real quick. Well, Eddie chops up, and he's been doing a great job, thankfully. And it goes right onto Bandcamp, and it's super easy instead of having to mix the multi-tracks and whatever, which we still grab.
We still grab the multi-tracks. Sometimes the mix doesn't come out great. We've been pretty lucky though.
Yeah.
So, for instance, we did a festival a couple weeks back, Bellstock.
Yep.
It was just a mono overhead, and we didn't change that in our mix. So the one overhead was panned to one side, so it sounded weird. Normally we have two overheads. It sounded weird, so we just remixed that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that.
How does it come into the computer? How does that work?
So
for like the multi-tracks.
Yeah, so the X32 has an expansion slot for cards. So we have a...
Is that this guy over here?
Nope, it's actually in the back.
Oh, let's see if we can take a trip to the back. Don't know if the lights will work.
So the USB card is here. So that's the X Live card. It's actually brand new because we were having issues. We bought the X32 used, and it came with a USB/FireWire card that was pretty old, and it started having dropouts on us. So we replaced it with this X Live card, which we've used for 1 gig so far, and it's worked great. This card has the USB output that goes into the computer, goes into our DAW. We record multi-track. We record everything as multi-track, and then we also record our stereo mix here. That usually goes goes up as the Bandcamp
Right.
recordings.
Right.
That's a static mix. That's the one we were talking about before.
What else is cool?
So
back
yeah,
here?
and we do have the option. We don't use them yet, but we have the option to record all of that to SD cards with this new card, which is nice.
Yeah.
We'll probably start doing that as backup.
Cool.
So we have more inputs and outputs on the back here. This is my in-ear output. This comes over to my wireless, my Shure PSM 300.
Can't really see the screen, but that's
right.
okay.
Yeah. Very basic, but it does the job.
Yep. Because Jeff and I are wired. We go to Behringer P1 headphone amps, which I can show you right now as we walk over to my world. That's this guy right here. Behringer P1. I got a headphone extension cable that goes down to my ears. Everything's kind of chaotic here as we're, Ernie the band's playing before us. But you can see, let's see if I can get some light here. It just goes out. I got two, oh, thanks. Oh no, Yoda fell over. We got two XLRs going out. They come all the way back to here. And I am the first bus right here. So that gives us our stereo ears, which is great because we can mix on our phones. Don't have to talk to front of house at all. And you can pan anything you want to left and right to get your own custom mix in your ears. And it has been game changing for us.
Yeah, it really is a game changer. Moving to ears in the first place was a game changer, just mono ears.
Yes, absolutely.
But the stereo has been even better.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially now that we're incorporating more instruments, like I've got a synth pedal now. It helps to spread things out during jams. We can hear each other better. Yeah. So I'll show you a little bit about what's going on inside. Maybe.
Yeah, screen looks okay.
Okay.
Maybe if I, yeah, I think we're okay.
All right, cool. So the way we have our X32 set up is our first 16 channels are all of our inputs. Those first 16 channels are used for the front of house mix, so we're not using those today. Channels 17 through 32 are soft patch, so they're duplicates of 1 through 16, all the same inputs. So channel 17 is the kick, it's the same input as channel 1. So they're sharing gains, and that's it. Everything else processing wise that we're using are independent from those channels. So 17 to 32, what we use that for is for our ears and to feed the stereo soundboard mix.
Gotcha.
Which, let's see.
I'm so glad you understand all this. This is crazy.
Yeah, so those are our 1732. And then our buses. So our buses are the first.
Yep, and you can see our names here,
ears.
if I can get it in focus a little bit. But yeah, me first, then Eddie, then Jeff, and then Shanda on the end. A little bit of glare.
Shanda still runs a monitor, so she's just mono.
Yeah.
And then our next stereo bus, 9 and 10, is our record bus. So we've been building a mix from show to show, making small adjustments from each show, depending on what needs to be adjusted if the vocals are too loud or too soft or something like whatever. So each show we kind of adjust based on the last show. And they're really 1 or 2 dB increment, changes.
It's
nothing
been
major.
Yeah, it's been close.
It's been pretty close. That bus has some processing. We feed it into this Fairchild copy.
Oh, word.
Yep. So we tried it. The goal of this was to get it loud enough that we didn't have to do any post-processing. So there's a bit of compression on a few different levels, and that also hits a limiter, just to kind of keep things safe. And then that all gets sent out to a record matrix, and that matrix is what feeds the stereo input in our DAW. Through the card.
Right.
And that's what we're recording, and that's what we put up on, we cut it up and put it up on Bandcamp after the show.
Because then John has an output.
Yep.
We are very blessed that we have an amazing taper extraordinaire, Taper John. I can't really get the words to resolve. Oh, there he is, kind of. Yep, John Matrix.
Yeah.
Maybe if I touch the screen, I don't know. Oh, it's not like an iPhone. You can't focus it manually.
Well, this matrix is John's.
Yeah, the blue ones.
That's just fed from the main left-right output. So what John likes to do sometimes is he'll put his mics on stage and get the stage sound, and then he'll mix it with the soundboard matrix. So usually in those cases, Eric's mixing, so he'll take Eric's mix, and then he'll mix that with the mic inputs that he's getting from stage, and it sounds pretty good.
Right.
Sounds real good.
Yeah.
That's when he's not recording in the house, which is what he's doing tonight.
Right.
He's recording in the
Right.
house.
Right.
It all depends on the setup. And,
Yeah. And we can walk you there and show you his rig when we finish.
I think that's pretty much it for the X32. It's a great system.
Cool.
It fits in this small rack. We've got our Wi-Fi router in the back. Everything's always connected.
Yeah, this thing has been an invaluable elevation of our product, really. Just what we're able to do and create.
Yeah.
And the in-ears are just game-changing because you hear instantly the little things that anybody else does. Like, we like to modulate around a lot. If we're in A major and Eddie lowers the third, A minor, you hear it instantly, and we can all just slam on it immediately. Whereas with wedges, you're kind of maybe not hearing that.
Yeah, we're not fighting feedback all night.
Yeah.
Like we used to sometimes with wedges, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And my ears aren't ringing at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Which is huge. And after rehearsal, my ears used to ring after rehearsal.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Loud.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So the ears are huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's take a quick walk out to John's world a little bit, and we got Ernie and the band from Long Island set up to play. They're using Shanda's kit. We'll talk a little bit about that again. Rob is using Jeff's rig, which we got here. Pedal boards here at Ophelia's, and there's Eric. Oh, that looks good. And then we got John's world. I don't know if the lights will. Well, the light's not super great here, but that's okay. Oh, thanks, Eric. So this is John's world, grabbing his audience mics that he will mix with our soundboard, and he creates his awesome matrices, which is just awesome. And a little view from the stage here, and I think we'll call it here. This is the star, though. And then Twinkie with his new pedestal, thanks to Taper John. And with that, guys, I think we are going to say goodbye. So we'll see you again. All right.